Welcome back, everyone. It is tier list day. Today we're doing League of Legends. You know, the super toxic MOBA. I'm sure you've heard of it. We're going to go through the champions and give them an S through F rank. Now, I've played League quite a bit. I think the best I ever did was Plat 3, Plat 2, somewhere around there. I'm not the best at the game. But I've had my fair share of games. I've also put in like 700 games in ARAM. I really like ARAM. But this list isn't going to be based off of what champions I think are the best at the moment. I think just overall how they rank. This could be from abilities to lore to all that. So we're going to hop into it. We have Aatrox. I'm going to give him a solid B tier. The rework really put him back on the map. Prior to the rework, I would say he was close to D or F. Aria is 100% A tier, maybe even S tier. I mean, come on. The skins are good. She's always been relevant. She's always a fun character to play. The cosplays are fantastic. One of the best. Akali, I'm going to put her right next to Ari. I think that Akali's always been a fan favorite, and even after the rework, she actually got even more broken. Plus, she's one of those characters that like really takes a lot of skill to be good at, and the ones who do put the hours in, it really shows. Alistair's okay. He's a good support. I remember when he used to jungle. That was fun. He's a big beefy bull. What's to hate? Amumu's a vibe. I'm going to give Amumu a B. He's just always fucking crying, acting like a baby. He's a fun character, though. He's multi-versatile. I think that if you can hit your Qs and you do your Rs super well, you can dictate some fights. Bird Boy. I might not remember some names. Bird Boy's a D. I don't think he's been relevant for many years, and even when he was, not many people picked him. I think he's a cool looking character, but that's not always the best part. Annie's A. Annie for forever and will always be a relevant champion. I mean, she's super powerful. She's easy to play with. She's a fun character for the most part. You get to blow people up with her little teddy bear. It's a fun one. Person with all the different guns. I actually really enjoy the character because I think it's like super unique to play, but overall not that great. I think C's a perfect fit, an average character. People who master her are really strong, but overall it's just not the best. Ashe is B. Anytime I try to have someone who's never played League, I always tell them to start by playing with Ashe because like you can't get much easier than that character. You just shoot some arrows, press your Q when you shoot some arrows and stun them with R. Aurorian Soul, I think is a super awesome character. Looks cool. The moves are cool and unique. I'm a big fan of him. Azir, I personally play Azir quite a bit. I think that his skill set is super unique. I love using the sand soldiers, and there's not any other character that has his type of kit. Super fun. I forget this dude's name. He's the one that can stop time, and then he collects little dudes. He's pretty cool. I like him. Blitzcrank's an S tier, and I'll tell you why. Blitzcrank can single-handedly dictate any single match, and if the Blitzcrank player is good, can win a game by himself. He can 1v9 easy. Plus, he has arguably the best skin with the two cats who operate the robot. Super awesome. I've played League pretty much since it's been released, and you'll come across Blitz players in all the ranks. They're there. Brand, I like Brand quite a bit. He's A tier. He's pretty straightforward. Blow some shit up with fire. Who doesn't like that? Braum. I like Braum. Braum's a great support character. He's fun to play as far as support go. Caitlyn's A tier. We all know why. Why can I? Camille. I think Camille's a cool character. I like her kit quite a bit. She looks pretty cool. I like her girthy thighs, her girthy robot thighs. Kind of a cool one. She's super strong too. Cassiopeia, A tier. Super fun if you can get the right build and you're going against the right team. I think that she's a very underused character. Cho'Gath, S tier. I'll always be a Cho'Gath fan. I think Cho'Gath is, I don't know. I love his skins. I love the idea. I love getting so ginormous that you can fit in a whole lane. He's just a fun champion and has always stayed semi-relevant. Corki, not a fan. I think Corki's boring to play. I don't think he's been relevant since like season, 3 or 4. I could be wrong. I haven't really played League like seriously in a couple seasons. But I just, even when Corki was in the meta, it was just so boring to play. Dunkmaster Darius is an A tier. Big fan of him. He's another character that if played right, like you can 1v5 because you just get so powerful, and if you're timing your dunks right, like you can take out a whole team. Diana's B tier. She's super strong, easily counterable though. She's fun to play, like get some one-shots on people, but I don't think her skins are that great, and she's kind of a boring looking character. Draven. I feel like if Tyler 1 didn't exist, Draven probably would be irrelevant. I think that the champion itself is kind of fun to play, because if you can really get good at microing with your blades and stuff, like you can pump out a lot of damage, and it's a super fun idea and a super fun kit, but I don't know. I think he's okay. Mundo. Old Mundo was fun, and new Mundo is completely broken and super, super OP. I personally don't really enjoy playing him, but I think that if we were doing this based off power, he's definitely an S tier right now. Echo is an A tier for sure. His kit's always been super cool. It's super unique. The assassin type build is just, the assassin type playstyle is super fun with him. I'm a big Echo fan. I'm not good at him by any stretch, but I love watching people who are really good at him because it's just mesmerizing. Elise, right? Spider chick. She's okay. She's been around for a long time. I think she needs a rework. She's been a little boring, a little stale. She's not really relevant anymore. Evelyn's rework is kind of cool. I don't think she's that strong personally. At least I haven't ran into anyone that really pops off with her. But the rework seems fun to play. I like the way that she looks now too. It looks way better. Ezreal is an S tier for me. I think that he has probably one of the coolest skin sets across the board. You gotta be good at Ezreal to play Ezreal. You have to hit your shots. So I just like the 100% skill-based character. He's not easy to play, but if you get good at him, he pops off. Fiddlesticks, A tier. I like old Fiddle better, but Fiddlesticks is still fun. You know, if you're good with his ult, you can dictate a match for sure. Fiona, she's okay. I don't know. I kind of want to put her at S. Or excuse me, C. I think that she's not my favorite. She's kind of boring. She's super strong if played right, but just not the most exciting character. Fizz, I'm a Fizz main. I know. Write your hate comments. I don't care. I think he's super exciting to play. I love the big fish. It's just a lot of fun. Gargoyle Boy? I don't remember his name. I actually really disliked the rework that they did, but it was much needed. because old him was getting pretty broken. But I think he's super boring now. Gangplank's dope. I like Gangplank. If you get good at your kegs, he can do a whole bunch of damage. Garen and Ashe are the two people that I always recommend new players to try first, because you really can't fuck it up. But Garen is so boring to play. You just charge in and hit shit and don't take any damage. It's just not fun. Gnar, I like Gnar quite a bit. I think he's a cute little fox boy. And obviously when he goes crazy, it's cool. I think his kit's pretty fun. You get some stuff with like Fizz, but with range, and then you can jump into melee, be super tanky. I like him a lot. Gragas used to be my boy, but Gragas is super irrelevant now. He's still fun to play, and I don't know, I like his kit. Plus, we're both big boys. Graves, I do really like Graves, but I think that his kit's super boring. The idea of like only having 2 shots is a cool idea, but it's super slow. It's not that fun to play anymore. I don't know this person's name off the top of my head, but she's the one with the scissors. I've never played her, but I really like the way her character model looks, and I think the scissors is a super cool weapon, and she seems really strong if you get to know her. Hecarim's dope. He's one of the most dope looking characters as far as base skins go in my eyes. Like he might be the coolest base skin character. I love how you have to play him with run speed and all that type of stuff, and Hecarim one tricks are gonna win most of the time. they got that jungle on lock. Heimerdinger's great. Heimerdinger's an A tier. You have a lot of options of what you can do with him since your ult buffs up one of your abilities, and I just think that he can be super versatile. I like playing Heimer. Alona, I don't know how to pronounce it. She's an S tier for me. I've played a bunch of her. I love the tentacle destruction that she brings to the table. I just love her moveset. I love her ult. I think it's super strong if played right. I like her E, so you can still poke ranged champions, so you don't feel like you're outmatched in like top lane if you're doing top lane. Irelia? I have such a weird feeling about Irelia because, like, I personally think that she's really, really boring to play. I do. I think that she's super boring to play. But again, if we're talking power, if we're talking strength, she's easily an S tier. She's easily one of the strongest characters in the game. By far, and has been for a long time. Ivern? I don't know, man. Ivern's alright. He fucks with trees. I fuck with trees, you know. We vibing. He's okay. Janna is a great support character, but by God is she boring to play. And the skins, I feel like, are lacking. Yarvin's fucking really fun to play. Super entertaining. His kit's cool. Jax is S tier. Jax will always be S tier. Just because of his lore. He's so strong that he has to use a light pull, because if he used a sword, he would be able to kill everybody. I mean, that right there is S tier quality to me. Jace is another S tier. I think Jace is probably one of the funnest characters to play. You can build him a whole bunch of different ways, and you can really dominate range or melee if you play him correctly. Jhin, I think Jin's an A tier, ADC for sure. I think that his grenades are super fun. I think as far as ADCs go, he's really strong and not too boring. He's kind of an edgelord and it gets annoying, but I like him. Jinx is S tier for multiple reasons. Skins are great. Character in Arcane's great. The champion itself is, you know, super strong and a lot of fun. I think that she's just overall one of the best characters. Kaiser, I am okay with that. Kaiser's okay. She is super strong if played right, but I'm not the biggest fan of hers. I forget this chick's name. I think her kit's super cool, but she's just not relevant anymore. Because you can throw the spears, right? And then move while you throw, and then blow up all the spears on someone. I think that's a cool idea. It just doesn't really pan out. Support chick. I forget her name. She's okay. Karthus. I'm a big Karthus fan. Because you got to really know how to shoot your Qs. Otherwise, you're absolutely useless. I like his universal ult. He's just a fun character. Cassidon, or Winnidin if you play him right. He's an A tier. He looks super cool and creepy. His skins are pretty solid. His kit's fun. Caitlyn's S tier for a lot of reasons. Her moves are cool even after they reworked it. I like her skins. I think that she's like one of the ones with a really high ceiling. So if you get really good at her, you're gonna dominate. Kale Scales. That's all I know. Kane should be an S tier, but I'm gonna put him in A just because he's not. He got nerfed a while ago. He used to be super dominant. I just love the idea of being able to pick between two different forms like halfway through the game, and you know, you can kind of dictate how you want to play that. It's super fun. Little Yordle lightning dude. What is his name? I haven't seen him in a hot minute. I like his build. I like his setup. He's a lot of fun. Bug Boy. Bug Boy's kind of boring. Gosh, why can't I remember some of these names? A lot of these characters don't ever get played anymore. Archer dude with the little spirit wolf. Gosh, why can't I think of these names? Fuck, I feel dumb now. I was doing so good up until now. Kindred. Yeah, Kindred's A tier. Kindred's a lot of fun to play. Collecting your marks kind of makes it interesting because you have to decide if it's worth it to like risk getting kills to get your marks. And then on top of that, his ult is interesting. I never played this guy. Little fucking dude who's on his mount. I think he's kind of whack. Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw's okay. LeBlanc. I like LeBlanc. LeBlanc's A tier. Lee Sin's an S tier for sure. He's just one of those champions that's been relevant since he's been released. I think he has a high ceiling gap as well, and he's a lot of fun to play. Leona, probably one of the best support characters, and probably one of the most exciting support characters to play. At least traditional support characters. I know there's at least where League's at now, like support characters are kind of looked at in a different way. I haven't played this chick, but she seems kind of cool. B tier. Lysandra, I think that she needs a rework soon. She's kind of getting boring. Lucian's an A tier. I really like his kit. He has a lot of mobility, which is always fun. And if you can time your spells together, you know, you have the ability to kind of one-shot. Lulu's kind of boring. Lux. I'm sure people are thinking that I would rate Lux high. I actually really kind of don't like Lux. And I wish that they would change her up because I'm tired of Lux getting 2 kills and then dominating the whole game. Malphite's pretty cool. I like him. Malzahar, I don't. I think he's super stupid and a very annoying champion to go against, and annoying in the sense that it's not fun. Malachi, I'm actually a big fan of him. I like his little saplings and shit. It's a lot of fun. Oh, Master Yi. He's going to be my only F tier for one reason. He's too easy to play, and I think he's really boring. I think that he is easy to break and easy to use to the point where it makes it not fun. MF is A tier. Probably S tier just for her skins, but I'm going to put her at A tier. Who doesn't like pirates and boobs, you know? Kaiser, I think, is dope. His skins are super cool. His rework made the champion way better and way more enjoyable to play. Morgana, D tier. I don't know. She's not fun. Nami's a fun support. Gnosis used to be super cool, but he's whatever now. Bioshock looking ass. I don't remember his name. He's alright. Nico. I like Nico. Nico's A tier. Whew. I've played this one quite a bit. I can't think of her name. I think she's fun. It's kind of I get kind of frustrated going against her when I get like chunked for 70% of my health by a spear that has a super short cooldown. Maybe Nidalee, yeah. Maybe it's time to look at that, but she's a fun character to play. Nocturne is an S tier for me. I think he is one of the coolest looking characters. His ult is super fun to play. You can pretty much, if you're jungling correctly with him, you can you can do a whole bunch of crazy shit and piss off the other team. Nunu, I'm not a fan. I wasn't a fan of the rework with the snowball. Still not a fan. I just don't think he's fun. Olaf is a C. He's very basic. Just chop up some shit with your axe. Orianna, I think, is an S tier for me. Just because she's super difficult to play with. But the ones who take the time to learn her really benefit from it. And she disappeared. I don't know where she's at now. Well, she fell into the Matrix somewhere. I don't know. I'm sure we'll come across it. Ornn. Ornn's a C tier. He's okay. I love Pantheon's rework. I think he's a lot of fun now. And I like how he... I don't know. I like the movement that you can do with his ult. It's a lot of fun. Poppy probably needs a rework. Pyke. Pyke's fucking strong. And Pyke's a lot of fun to play. I don't know who this is actually at all. So we're going to just C tier it. Quinn, I think out of most of the ADCs, Quinn's probably the most boring to play as. You just got a bird and you just shoot. It's really not exciting. Ray something. He's pretty fun support. Rammus is goated. Little Bowser boy. Spinny Turtle, he's fun. This character used to be relevant, but he's not anymore. Ray Quinn. I don't know. I don't like him anymore though. I like the tunnel system, but that's about it. I don't even know who this is. Renekton is an A tier. He's one of my favorite. He's been relevant forever. Rengar. Rengar mains can kiss my ass. Riven's dope. I like Riven a lot. Rumble? Is that right? He needs a rework. Ryze, I like Ryze's rework, but he's still just kind of the same shit. And his ult's boring. I like this lady. She's new, Samira. She's definitely an A tier. I like her kit a lot. Her skins are dope. More pirate characters, never bad. Sejuani, I don't see. She's whatever. Is this Sona? Right? No. Sona's here. This is the chick with the big gun. Why can't I think of her name? She's easily S tier. Super cool. Super fun. And you could play her as support and end up carrying, and I like that. This is Stephanie, whatever. She's an A tier. Super fun. Set is an F tier. I get it. He's super strong, but dude, he gets banned every time. I fucking hate Set. I'll ban him every single match I play. Shaco's S tier. Too fun. Too enjoyable. Skins are too dope. Shin needs rework. He's boring. Savos, whatever, needs a rework. Singed needs help quickly. He's really boring to play. Scion's okay. He's not that fun. Sivir, I take it back. Quinn's not the most boring ADC. Sivir is. Skarner, I like Skarner a lot, but he's not relevant anymore. Sona's a really fun ADC. Support. I like playing her. Soraka, she's strong. Swain's dope. I like Swain a lot. He's A tier. Set. Wait, is that Set? No, that's Set. I don't like this guy. I forget his name. He's a punk bitch. And he's super strong. Syndra? Right? She's got the orbs and shit. I like her. She'd be tier. Tom Kinch? My girth boy? Dude. Tom Kinch players are goated. I don't remember her name. She's okay, though. Talon's dope. Talon's pretty relevant now. I like him a lot. Taric, he's okay. Teemo. Thresh. Thresh is pretty cool. I like him as a support. Tristana. I've always been a fan of Tristana. OG character. Trundle. Trundle smack stuff. I can respect that. Tryndamere. I've always enjoyed playing Tryndamere. He's always stayed relevant through the years. I'm actually not a big fan of Twisted Fate, even though I know people are. It's personal taste. I'd rather never play him. Twitch is my personal favorite ADC to play. I just think he's a lot of fun. I know he's not the strongest anymore, but he's a lot of fun to play. Udyr. Oh dear, he's fun. Urgot became an A tier after the rework. Everything about him is super cool now. Varus is whatever. I do like Vayne a lot. Vayne's easily A tier for me. Viger. Viger is definitely A tier. Vel'Koz. We'll do B tier for Vel'Koz. I would do C, but he looks too cool to put in C. Victor, not a fan. D tier. Vi is super cool. She's going to be in B tier. Vladimir, don't like him. Volibear's a C tier. He's okay. Warwick's always been my boy. Warwick's easily A tier. I love how they reworked him too. Wukong heavily needs a rework. Zarya's pretty cool. Put her B. Zeroth mains, you can suck my left nut and fuck off. I don't even want to hear it from you. Xin Zhao needs a rework. Yasuo, same. Same with Zeroth mains. You can suck my right one, dude. I don't want to fucking hear it. This dude, super overpowered. I like him a lot though. I love Yone, right? His build's super cool. His character looks sick. I love his moveset. Yorick. Yorick was the first character I ever mained back when he was broken as shit in like season 1 or 2, where everyone and their dog played Yorick top lane. Now he's kind of obscure and irrelevant, but he still holds a B tier just from my heart. Yumi's cute. She gets B tier. Zack's an S tier. I think Zack is one of the most interesting champions in the game. I personally don't play him or main him, but those who do, it's super entertaining to watch. Zed's A tier. I mean, he's always been good. Ziggs is an S tier for me. He's super fun to play. It's just so enjoyable. And you can I love his movement. Like, you can use his bomb to bounce around and get positions and stuff. It's a lot of fun. Zirelia, I don't know. Time Dude, I think he's boring. Zoe's an A tier, even though she's OP and broken. She's an A tier. Plant Chick, she's cool. Give her a B tier. I don't know this guy's name, but he's okay. He's a B tier. Vex is a straight mood. A tier. And then I don't know who this green-haired girl is. I think she's pretty new. C tier. So that's my list, guys. I hope you like it. These are not in any particular order. I'm not going to spend the time to do that with this many characters on a tier list, but this is what I would go with. Let me know what you guys think. I don't want to catch any flack for putting Fizz in S tier because I don't want to fucking hear it. He's cool. He shoots fish. Who doesn't like that? Fish are cool. Alright guys, thank you so much for hanging out with this tier list. I do want to give you all a warning. We're running down. The tier list day is going to be coming to an end probably in the next 2 or 3 weeks. I have run the course of tier lists and don't have any more on this website that seem interesting. So if you guys have any that you would like me to do before I call it for now, please post it. If not, I'm going out with a bang. My last episode's going to be fucking wild. So look forward to that. Thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day.